Blog Talk Radio.
Here on Blog Talk Radio, your show about needlepoint and embroidery. I am your host, Renee Seidman, here at Gone Stitching. Gone Stitching is also your full-service needlepoint store, located where? Come on, guys, where are we located? All right, you know what? I can't believe I don't hear, the windows of the shop shaking with the words, lovely downtown Bergenfield, New Jersey. We are on show 38. And I think I have announced it for every single show, so that's what I want to hear. We will be selling T-shirts that say where we located, lovely downtown Bergenfield, New Jersey. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we should give some of those away as a prize. I don't know. We'll have to talk to Michelle about that. She gets to be boss this week. We'll run it past her. Anyway, where else can you find us? Of course, you can always find us on the web at www.gonestitching.net. And remember, when they ask where you've been, tell them you've gone stitching. Well, we hope everyone had a wonderful week. We certainly did. And it was a busy week, actually. But we hope everybody is, in the mood to, start stitching again. If you put it down for all the holidays, you had Easter and Passover and, all of those family obligations that seems to have taken, your me time away. But we had everybody came back this week. It was like old home week. Everyone here at the shop had been, really obligations. We all have them. We understand. But this week, everybody seemed to have come back and is visiting us again. So we're very happy to see everybody. We would also like to welcome many of our new listeners who perhaps this is your first show or your second show. Maybe you've downloaded us and you've heard all of the previous shows, so that would be nice. As far as that little beep that everybody is hearing right now, I apologize. That is our second line at the shop beeping through, and it will stop, I promise. We're just going to kind of let it go. One of the wonders of Blog Talk Radio. Anyway, so fun things. So we've been talking about classes, upcoming classes for the summer, and for many of you who get our newsletter, you know that in last week's newsletter I had put them in, and I promised that I would have put in the dates for the classes, which I hit send and realized I didn't put in the dates, so I'm really sorry to all those people I promised dates to. I will put it in this week. For those of you who do not get our newsletter, you are missing something fun. We always do fun things in the newsletter. I send out a weekly newsletter, everybody. I do not send anything else, I promise. I will put them in there. If you would like to be on our newsletter, just send me an email to renee@gonestitching.net, and I will get you on. Or, as everybody knows, the person who is better on email is Michelle. So send it to Michelle with one L at gonestitching.net. Either way, we will get you on. There is still time to sign up for our Planet Earth contest. So get in touch with us on the web, and we will get that right out to you. For those of you that have been following the web, you know that every week we have more and more and more canvases, so please keep checking back. We can also fully kit your canvases, which we've had a few questions about. I will make that clearer on the website for everybody. But yes, we will kit. We've got about 45 lines of thread, many of whom people we have talked to here on the show. But today we have somebody a little different, and if you are local, perhaps you've met our guest in person, and if not, you are in for a treat. Everybody knows that when the framer is coming to the shop, I send out a cute little email and I say, usually I have a picture of Paul Revere and I say, the framer is coming, the framer is coming, and everybody laughs. But we love our framer, and that is who is with us today. His name is Rob Bottge, and he owns a store called The Framed Image. Now, The Framed Image has been in business for 15 years. But Rob has a very strong history in art and photo restoration, and he truly knows what he's talking about when it comes to needlework. So what we are going to learn today, hopefully, is everything that every needleworker should know before going to a framer. So with that in mind, let's see if we can bring Rob on the line. Rob, are you there?
Hi, Renee.
Hi, Rob. Did I butcher your last name?
That's all right. I grew up not knowing what my last name was, so that
okay,
we've heard so many variations of it.
So you say what your last name is.
It's Bottge.
Bottge. Okay, so I knew I'd butcher it, but, at least I didn't butcher your first name. Rob, I can't really screw that up too bad.
That's fine, and I've been called a lot worse, so we're good to go.
Oh, well, Rob, as we told everybody, Rob comes to visit us usually once a month here at the shop on a Tuesday night because we're open late, and he will frame things, and then sometimes people bring things in to be framed, and we kind of do it over the phone, which is harder, but it does work.
It does work, yeah.
But so, Rob, tell me, give me a little bit of history on you. I said that you do have background in art.
Yeah, I was a art major at Montclair State College, at the time college, now it's university, with a concentration just in fine arts, illustration, and photography. And during my freshman year of college, I was working at an art supply store that did framing, and the framer one day quit, and the owner came up and asked me if I wanted to frame. And that's basically history.
Well, it's kind of like, do you want to do it? Did you know that there was so much to learn, or you just figured, well, how hard can it be to put a couple of pieces of wood together?
No, I got along well with that current framer at the time, so we were always talking while she was working, and I'd sit in for her when she was out sick or out till dinner or whatever. I'd start framing a little bit just from watching her and learning from her, and then just reading a lot of information from our industry, and then also I belong to the Professional Picture Framers Association, so through classes through them and learning through them and whatnot, that's how I've gotten all the knowledge.
Okay. So when did you go out on your own? We said 15 years ago?
Yep, 15 years ago.
Okay. And I have been to your shop, and for anybody that happens to be local, Rob, your shop is in which town?
Oh, in Pompton Plains.
Okay, so it's in Pompton Plains, New Jersey.
Yes.
Yes, it is New Jersey. Everybody out there in Wisconsin going, oh, we have a Pompton Plains near us. No, wrong one. No, it would be New Jersey. But Rob has a fabulous shop if anybody is local and wants to check it out. And it really, it's nice and airy, and you can really see everything, so it's great.
Thank you.
So one of the things that you do that's, before we get to the needlework end, is you do a lot of photo restoration?
Yeah, it was something that we started probably about 2-3 years ago after visiting one of the Photo Marketing Association trade shows. We came across some vendors who were doing photo restoration and talked a lot with them, and then decided to start doing it on my own. I worked with Photoshop a little bit through college, and then on my own, just playing with it and whatnot. And we decided to offer that, and it's been working out really well. We had a lot of customers coming in with damaged photographs, and we had no source to have them restored or whatnot, so we'd be framing these damaged photographs. So it's been a nice little outlet for us to do that, to help these, to help our customers get new photographs from the damaged ones, and it's been a lot of fun doing it.
Now, when you say damaged, does that mean it's just old, or does that mean it's ripped, or?
Anything. I mean, it could be just old. It could be faded. We had one that was almost completely faded out. We had to ask the customer, what color was the boy's shirt and pants and hair and eyes. You could barely see the figure.